Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and another vlog. Firstly, I need to apologise for being a bit MIA the last few months. It's been a little bit hectic around here. There's not been loads and loads going on because we are in full swing of wedding planning. It's now 15 days away, which is super duper exciting. But obviously that means there's been less time for horsey activities. And on top of that, we had a few little setbacks. Macy decided that she would colic quite severely back in March. She's absolutely fine. It was touch and go for a little while, but literally we stayed up all night with her for a few nights and she's been absolutely fine since. She's totally back to normal, back in full work and her happy, greedy little self. Fred has been out and about a little bit. We've done a few bits of dressage that haven't really gone very well. One of them, can't really blame him. They had a show and show on at the same time and he was not impressed by all of the Welsh ponies. Absolutely blew his brains, so I retired from that, withdrew from the second class and took him home. And then we've been out one more time since, and again the first class he was a little bit off, a little bit wild, a little bit back to his own ways, and I was thinking, oh Lord, what is going on? But took him in the second class and he did a beautiful test, got I think it was 67% and came second, and felt fantastic. So who knows, hopefully just an odd month, but he feels fantastic at home. He's absolutely fine, he's flying. And that kind of brings us to today's video. Harry is coming to give Fred a jump. He's not ridden him for about a year, but with my wedding being so close, I decided to not jump him myself, just because, God forbid, anything happens, that would be really, really bad. Don't think Rob would forgive me. And walking down the aisle in a plaster cast or something would not be the best look. So yeah, I spoke to Harry last week and said, hey, fancy a pop on Fred? He's absolutely fine, nothing wrong with him, obviously. And he was like, yeah, cool. So that's where we are off to this afternoon. I'm just waiting for my mum to get here because she's going to come and watch too. And then I'm going to head over to the farm. So I thought I would make a little vlog because it has been a hot while. Sorry. And it'll be a good opportunity for you guys to see Fred, see how well he's going, how well he's looking. He looks fantastic at the moment. And yeah, just thought I'd catch you up a little bit before we head over to the farm. So as soon as Mum gets here, we are going to jump in the truck, head over, get Fred ready and meet Harry. So I will next see you at the farm in the lovely sunshine. It's been beautiful. Yeah, and see how Harry gets on. Really looking forward to it because the previous few times that Harry's ridden him, it's because I've been a bit nervous or I felt there's something not quite right. But this time it's literally just because Fred hasn't jumped for a while and he loves it and I am grounded for a little while. Right, so I shall see you in a bit. everybody. I am absolutely keeping up with my trend at being absolutely useless at filming, editing and posting videos onto YouTube. So once again, I apologise. It has been, oh God, almost 2 months since Harry came to jump Fred. You would have just seen that session. I've just rewatched the videos because it was so long ago. But yeah, they really made me smile again because he looks absolutely fantastic. He had an absolute blast. He was such a good boy. Harry rode him beautifully as usual. And yeah, they just had a really good, fun time. And he jumped some pretty big fences. And yeah, it was just game on. Absolutely loved it. So that gave me confidence and big smile before the wedding. So I have officially now been married almost a month already. Crazy. It absolutely flew by, but it was such a fantastic day. Absolutely loved it. Would love to do it all over again because yeah, it went so fast. So if any of you that came are watching, thank you so much for making it a fantastic day. And of course, Rob, you made the day very special and I hope you loved it as much as I did because it was fantastic. I will pop a couple of photos in, maybe a couple from the hen do because it was basically all my lovely horsey ladies, plus my mum and sister obviously. I'll pop a couple of photos in now and a couple from the wedding. We don't have the official photos back yet, but lots of friends and family took a few snaps, so I'll share a couple of those with you now. Hope you enjoy that. So adorable, makes me smile. So what has been happening with Fred since the wedding? We are back in full swing. Everything is back to normal. We've been out and about a little bit. We haven't been to any competitions yet. There's not really much point in trying to prep for that before the wedding, but we've had a couple of lessons and I have been out jumping. Again, just an arena hire. Jess came along to help me and had such a good time. I didn't jump anything anywhere near as big as Harry did, but I jumped a full course. Everything just went smoothly. We both really enjoyed ourselves. And yeah, massively gave me a confidence boost. And weirdly, now the wedding's over, I feel like I can kind of crack on and be a little bit braver. I haven't got that fear of injuring myself in the back of my head anymore, which I didn't think I had at the time, but I definitely did because the jump session that I had at Beechwood went so much better. I just rode forwards and didn't fiddle and just cracked on. There are a few videos of that, so I'll share those now. Hopefully you can see a little bit of an improvement in me, and Fred was just brilliant. He was such a good boy. So here you go. So what is next for Freddles and I? There are no set plans in place. We have a few lessons booked. We've got a pole work clinic next weekend with Jess and Macy, so really looking forward to that. We've been to see a lady called Sam Kernick a few times. She's also a physio, and she builds out really good layouts, uses loads of like raised poles and different distances and stuff, so they're super beneficial. Really love going to those. Try and go to them sort of every 6 to 8 weeks now, I think, which will be really good. And we've also got a cross-country session, which luckily is on a surface, because don't know about you guys, but we've been having some serious heat wave and it is like riding on concrete if you go anywhere other than the arena. So we've been doing lots of hacking and walk up and down the hills, which we are lucky to have. So yeah, the cross-country session, it's part of the Howden Way Thoroughbred Retraining Academy, and they're actually giving subsidised lessons for ex-race horses. It's the first one I've been to, but it's with an instructor called Michael Pavley, who actually used to teach me back in my pony club days. So it'll be good to see him again, see what he thinks of Freddles and see how that session goes. I'm hoping they'll do more because it's really local. So fingers crossed that goes well. What else do we have booked? We are supposed to be going to dressage this weekend. But the forecast is like 29 degrees at the moment and I don't want to travel him if it's too hot. So we're going to play that by ear and decide on Sunday morning, once we've seen our times and the actual weather, as to whether we go to that or not. And then we've got a really, really exciting trip coming up. So Rob has booked a 3-day holiday for himself, me and Freddles to go to Norfolk for a beach holiday. Really excited for that. I've never ridden on the beach. The place looks absolutely amazing. I will definitely film a vlog of that, because I'm guessing you guys would love to see that, but also I definitely want to be able to look back on that memory. That's going to be fantastic. That is 2 weeks away. Blimey, yeah, 2 weeks away. Crazy. So we're going for my birthday. It's going to be fabulous. So excited. Yeah, can't wait. And I can't wait to see what photos Rob takes of us on the beach too. I'm hoping you're bringing your camera, Rob. Right, okay, so this is probably a fairly long waffly vlog now, but I hope that I've caught you up so far. I know there's been a huge gap in videos, but now I'm kind of back on the horsey bandwagon properly. I will try my best to keep posting regularly again. So I really hope that you guys have enjoyed this update, liked watching Freddles doing his stuff, and I really hope you enjoyed seeing some of the hen do and wedding photos. Yeah, that is it from me, so I will sign out. Please give it a like and leave a comment, because I would love to read what you think about all of this. Yeah, back in the game. See you real soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.